Dr. Tony Hughes, enhancedathlete.com here. This is for the Enhanced Coaching website. I want to introduce you to Coach Ken. He was my first bodybuilding coach that led me to success in my first physique competition, which is actually the competition that I had the best condition of my entire life. I must have gotten to 4% body fat, absolutely shredded, veins in my abs. We did the ketogenic diet. We practiced posing. I learned so much from this guy, and that's why I trust him to head up the Enhanced Coaching website. We've got a lot of you that have requested personal coaching from the athletes and coaches that you see on the Enhanced Athlete channel. And the problem is they are all too busy to interact with you in a digital format on a one-by-one basis. So what I'm trying to do is put something together where you have access to all of these coaches, whoever you want. You can pull resources from each one. You can interact directly with one if you feel like you relate to what they're saying or you think that they can help you with your goal. So I want to give you the choice of that, and I want to make it economical for the coaches too, because they have to make a little bit of money. But you know, the problem was like Coach Trevor, for example. A lot of people wanted to hire Coach Trevor. Coach Trevor charges $8,000 for a competition prep. Well, very few people can afford that. So I made a deal with Coach Trevor that he'll be available on Enhanced Coaching for a very small price because he'll be able to spend a little bit less time on each person, and the format will be such that it's very efficient and economical on both sides, for both the person being coached and for the coach. I want to make one thing very clear. Enhanced Athlete takes no responsibility for any drugs or supplements that you use. The coaches are very experienced and will tell you their personal experience and the experience of their previous athletes in using certain compounds or drugs or certain extreme workout techniques. But it's your personal responsibility to not do anything without doctor supervision. Don't start any exercise program without doctor okay, and don't take any medications, supplements, or drugs without your doctor supervision after getting appropriate lab workout. Here's Coach Ken. Coach Ken, tell us how you can help people reach their goals and how we're going to manage this enhanced coaching.
Sure. Thank you, Anthony. I want to do this is a very exciting opportunity for all of us at Enhanced Coaching. Like we talked about before, you know, Tony and I spoke in the very beginning of this whole entire process, and training him as an athlete was a very fun experience because he came with some experience coming in. We had a lot of long conversations. Later on, we evolved into this big company we have. I think the main thing that people need to think about as having a coach is you get to have a coach with you 24/7. If you have a question, you'll be able to email us. We're going to have coaching calls once, twice a month, maybe 4 times a month. We're even going to have our buddy here come in once a month and be sitting on these calls. So you can talk to him directly. He's just so busy that we can't, there's too, like you said, there's too much going on in our company. We got product sales. We got so many people doing too many jobs. We had to split this off into a separate part of the company where we can work with people one-on-one. The good part is you'll get to your goal faster having a coach, which you agree. It's easier having someone you go, gee, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm kind of getting stuck. And if that takes 2 weeks of your time in your prep, it might cost you a placing where you can just contact us right away. Ken, I'm kind of stuck. What do I do? Change this, change that. We'll map out a whole coaching plan for you that will involve meal plans, it'll involve weight training, what type of weight training you should be doing during your prep, cardio programming. We can make adjustments as we go. Foods, what you should be eating macro-wise. Anything you want to take that's a cycle, we can help with cycle coaching on that as well. I think beyond that, that seems to...
Yeah, because I see the biggest problem that people are having is they're taking a great diet plan and they're taking a great supplement regimen, but those two don't happen to go together. The supplement regimen and the diet and the training, they all have to work together, and there's different approaches. And I think one of the biggest problems that I see is people read a magazine article about a certain diet, and they think that that diet's going to work for them, but that diet is not for someone who has their specific hormone levels, their specific age, their specific goals, their specific body fat. And so it's really about customizing and adapting the plan together and using the synergy between nutrition, supplements, and training, which does require a customized approach.
Correct.
And I see a lot of people online making the mistake and saying that something like a certain diet's not working. Well, it would work if the supplement regimen was built to work with it.
Correct.
It's hard to explain. You guys are going to learn so much more from Coach Ken and the other coaches on the channel. So I'm glad to introduce you guys and looking forward to basically bringing up all of society and our entire community to be healthier, live longer, look better, feel sexier, be shredded all year round.
Yeah. And one thing I want to add to the program in the beginning, we'll be doing a coaching call. It'll cost $20 for 20 minutes. And on that call, we'll go over any details you might have or questions you may have. We can talk more about coaching. If you don't want coaching, that's fine. We're not going to push you into that. At least 20 minutes of our time is going to get you at least having a better idea of where you sit right now and if coaching will be the right fit for you.
Be swole and swole, friends of freedom, pioneers of human evolution.